Okay. So let's go talk to Grace. See if there's anything new. Maybe I did this already. I don't know.
Grace?
What's up?
Ah, okay. So messages. I forget it. The white text is just conversation if you want to do it, but it doesn't have any impact on the game, I'm guessing. Where the yellow is the important stuff. So let's just do the yellow.
Do you have messages for me?
Your pal Mosley called. He left a message that they are interrogating a suspect this morning, and you might want to be there.
Sounds fun.
Okay.
I bet.
That's it?
Could you do some research for me?
Sure, what?
I can't think of anything.
Okay. Guess I was great. I was grayed out. What? Okay, hold on 1 second. What was there? It was an icon there.
Does this mean anything to you?
Sure, I'm the one that gave it to you, remember?
No. That's it? I said no. How much more blatant do I need to be? Alright, let's look at it. What is this? There's phone numbers. I don't remember what I was supposed to be calling. Do we need to do a... Oh, is there a phone? Where's the phone at? Alright, I forget what the key is to see all this stuff. How do you do that? Oh, there it is. Do we have a phone? You gotta have a phone. Yeah, there's a phone.
Gabriel would rather use the phone in his studio for privacy.
Oh, okay. Okay. Where's that at? Phone. Alright, there we go. Let's see. I don't know what we're supposed to be dialing. I don't remember. Canine thing?
The number you have dialed has been disconnected. Please hang up and try your call again.
I gotta
This
put
is
the...
a recording.
Do I need the 555? I guess you do.
Cajun Critters Animal Clinic. This is Melissa.
Do you have a Madame Cazaunoux as a client?
Madam Cazaunoux? Sure, I know her. She's not here right now, though.
Really? She told me she'd be there. Would you happen to have her address by any chance?
Yes, but I'm not sure I should give it out.
Oh, I was about to say.
Who are you again?
I was about to say, like, she's gonna get an anonymous call or information? Like, that's kind of weird.
She's won a major prize.
I really don't think I can. Sorry.
What? Alright, Sam. Alright, good. He's getting up on the desk. There's his tail. Good boy, Sam. Good boy. Be careful. You're on the edge. Be careful. Alright. Now I can lean forward a little bit. Alright, what are we doing here? Alright, so I guess whatever it is, we don't do that right now. So I guess we gotta find a reason to get her address, which we don't currently have yet. Badge, brick, voodoo code, flyer, clay, lake snake scale.
Gabriel is carrying a scale he found near the crime scene at Lake Pontchartrain.
Okay. Excuse me, where's this journal at? Oh, it's down here. Day 3, okay. Got a phone book page with all the whatever her name is listed. I'll have to keep calling until I find the right one. I still need to learn more about voodoo. There must be a fast, easy way to educate myself somewhere in this city, which I thought we did the previous day, did we not? Talked to like one dude in the voodoo store. Hope I get to see Malia today. I guess that's the rich chick. Looks like Mosley is still hot for his 15 minutes of fame. He's inviting me to sit in on an actual interrogation. I wonder how pathetic his bad cop routine is. Alright, so keep calling. I'll have to keep calling until I find the right one. Alright. So it must be these 4. So it's all 555, right? 555 0127.
Hello.
Is this the Cazaunoux Residence?
Yes. What can I do for you?
Do you or does anyone in your family patronize the Dixieland drugstore?
I'm a busy man. What are you selling?
Nothing.
Good. Goodbye.
Oh, that's not it. 555 0122.
Hi, Cazaunoux Residence.
Hi. I was wondering if you could help me.
Yeah?
A woman in the Dixieland drugstore dropped her purse today, and the name Cazaunoux was inside it.
Dixieland Drugstore? Never heard of it. Sorry.
Okay, 555 0128.
Hello?
Hello, I'm calling from the Dixieland drugstore. We have an order for you.
Castro, be quiet. Who is this?
I'm a friend of the owner.
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
It says madam. So that's probably it. 555 0123.
Cazaunoux Residence.
Yeah, it had to be her.
Hi. You've
The
won
dog-
a
oh, yeah, she had that
customer
dog
raffle
with her,
at
right?
the Dixieland drugstore.
No soliciting, please.
Yeah, so it had to be the 0128. Call back again.
Cajun Critters Animal Clinic. This is Melissa.
About Madame Cazaunoux. I really need to get her address.
I just don't know. Why did you need it again?
I'm worried about Castro. He's missed 3 dance lessons.
Castro? Her little doggy? Oh, he's so sweet. Well, I guess if you know Castro, it's okay. Her address is 345 Dauphine.
Thanks.
Okay, there we go. Got an address. So we got 2 addresses now. Well, gotta go back to the police station, I guess. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, just keep... Oh, exit. Okay. So it's over here. So... Let's look at the newspaper. No, what are you doing? No, 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 stop. Don't leave.
I'm going out.
Don't hurry back on my account.
Well, I will be, because I didn't want to leave. Right back in
I
again.
knew you'd miss me, so I came back.
Really? I forgot you were gone.
2 seconds. Alright, read the newspaper, bro.
Today's newspaper is on the counter.
Oh, I guess it's the other icon.
Times dated June 20th, 1993. Gabriel scans over an uninteresting front page. Under the cultural events section, there's a notice about a lecture on African religions. The lecture is at Tulane University. Gabriel's horoscope for the day. An evil eye is upon you. Change your course before it's too late.
Lighten up.
What did that do? Why did I get a point? Just because I happened to read the paper, or... I don't know. Oh, there's a lecture at Tulane today about religious. Need to check that out and get the cliff notes on voodoo. Okay, so that's... So we got that. Bingo, never let it be said that the little white lies aren't useful. I got Madame Cazaunoux' address. I'm curious what okay, so we got Madame's address, back to the police station, and then Tulane. I guess now we can leave. The rest of that stuff, we looked at all those day one, so there's really no point in looking at all that stuff again.
I'm going out.
Don't hurry back on my account.
Alright, bitch. Keep your snappy comments to yourself. Or fire your ass. Alright. Cemetery, Cazaunoux Residence. Where's this other place? Must be outside the city. Yeah, okay, Tulane. French Quarter. The fuck is a French Quarter? It's the lake. Okay. Alright, let's stay within city limits. Let's go to the police station first. Oh. The fuck? Drummer. Let's talk to him.
The drummer looks at Gabriel but says nothing in return.
What a dick. Guess it's like Chinatown with some French stuff, maybe.
A drummer has decided to sit up outside the police station.
Where's Gabriel going? Why is he walking all the way over here for? How you doing, bro? Hey, bro. Alright, let's head in. The investigation was here, right? I like how nobody cares, they just come and go now. That's great. Alright.
You! Give me back my badge! Now, Knight!
Sure. Thanks for letting me borrow it.
Yeah? You borrow it again, and you're history. Now, about today. Glad you made it. It'll give you a feel for how
Hope I wasn't
am in
supposed to
action.
come back
You
right
know,
away.
handling suspects, that sort of thing.
I'm sure it'll be invigorating. Who is this guy, anyway?
Calls himself Crash. He's been an informant for us before, mostly helping us bust small-time pimps and dealers trying to break into the territory. He's been staying invisible during these murders, but we picked him up this morning at Jackson Square pushing coke. He knows something.
A
Call it
cola?
detective's instinct.
Detective's instinct. Got it.
I like how he says all this shit with the guy, like, right there, like, you can't hear any of this.
All right, Crash. I want to hear about these murders. Have you been present at the so-called voodoo rituals?
I don't know nothing. All right, I told you.
Come on now. You can tell me. Do you know anyone who's been to these rituals?
Look, I can't say nothing. You gotta let me go.
Relax. No one knows you're here. The men who picked you up were in plain clothes.
Plain clothes? Like you could fool them. They know I'm here. They've got ears all over the city. They know everything.
Who are they, Crash? Are they the ones doing the murders?
Let me go.
If you're so worried about being detained, start talking. You tell me what I want to hear, and maybe I can get you into the witness protection program. But you gotta earn it.
Witness protection? Are you crazy? Oh, don't make me laugh. Oh, Jesus, just let me out of here.
Oh, come on. Who's behind these murders, Crash? Why are the victims all members of the underworld?
Oh, by now they know I'm here. It's different when I'm supposed to come here. Oh, if I can send a message. Yeah. Tell them I didn't say nothing.
Christ, he's freaking useless. Just take him back to detaining, would you, Tony?
Came here for this?
I'll tell you, times like this, I'd kill for truth serum. Damn civil rights.
Can I quote you on that?
Huh?
Just beat the shit out of him.
Damn, we can only keep him for 24 hours. Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna have to let him go. Sorry it wasn't more exciting. You know, for the book, I mean. Hey, maybe you could punch it up some. You know, what do they call that? Fiction. That's it.
It certainly is. I'll see what I can do.
Gabriel can't see a way to use that. Mosley's seen as much in that scale as he's going to. That doesn't work that way.
Can't show it to him?
Gabriel can't see a way to use.
I don't really have anything else of importance I think he needs to see. Possibly.
That doesn't work that.
And alright. Get out of here. Alright, let's just talk to him, I guess.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away.
So nothing useful here. So what was the point of coming here? Just so he can get his badge back? I don't understand why we came here. Probably something later on, because he says they got him detained for 24 hours, so... Probably gotta come back, I presume. Look at our... Get up, leave. Let's need to say goodbye. Just,
Well, I'll be seeing you.
Have a good one.
I thought he was just gonna walk out. Fuck him. Alright, well that was absolutely useless. This stuff here has got to be the most annoying thing in this game. Detective Waldo was useless again. And, it's pretty bad when I'm the fucking detective. A book writer.
Gabriel can't see a way to use.
Knight. Gabriel Knight.
Oh, I don't want to talk to myself. Talk to What's he drawing today? Anything special?
How's it going today?
What? Oh, it's only you. Man, I have been jumpy all day. That pattern of yours really freaked me out for some reason. There's just something
Pattern.
creepy.
You finished it?
Yeah, and you're welcome to it. Here.
Oh, that's right. We had this guy.
This is great.
I forgot all about
yeah,
that.
just don't, like, blow up the planet with it or something, okay?
I didn't mean to upset you.
Forget it. I'm probably just being stupid. Do your thing with it, and, good luck.
I forgot we even gave that to him.
The reconstructed Veve was done for Gabriel by a technical artist.
Oh, fuck. What was this in reference to again? 'Cause I don't even remember. That's what happens after you haven't played the game for a week. You remember what this was in reference to? Because I don't. I think that's kind of important to know. I completely forgot we even gave him anything. I just happened to come here to talk to him. I just want to see what's going on in the fucking square. Okay. These fine fellows. Cajun band, Mother Lorelei. Let's go talk to her.
The booth is a colorful melange. It announces the owner as Madame Lorelei and gives prices for palm readings, $20, crystal ball gazing, $15, and birth charts, $50. Madame Lorelei lounges at the booth, fondling her snake.
And she ain't fondling mine. I guess... I would assume that's for a puzzle. I mean, why wouldn't it be?
Madame Lorelei, is it?
What can I do for you, handsome?
How's business?
How's business? I have no time for such dull conversation, darling.
Why did developers put it there as a conversation piece?
How about a reading?
The prices are listed on the sign.
They seem a little steep.
Well, I sometimes do my intimate friends for nothing, but I am a businesswoman.
I'm sure you are.
Do you want to be intimate? Is that what I got out of that?
That's a nice snake.
No idea what she looks like.
Oh, I could say the same of you.
Well, I know where I got mine.
All
Why
right.
don't you get yours?
That's personal.
I'd really like to know more about that snake.
Oh, sorry, sweetie, but I don't discuss Elvis with anyone.
Oh, nothing.
Well, then move aside, sweetie, but stay where I can look at you, okay? Come on, boys, hoopla!
What the fuck?
Not a bad idea.
What's he doing? Look at her body. It's all detached and shit.
Baby, I love the way you move.
Madame Lorelei winks
she's bugged out.
knowingly at Gabriel and
Another
touches
bug.
her hips.
Yep, she wants me.
Thanks, boys.
Excuse me, madam, you dropped your veil. Doesn't even care. Like, alright. Fuck. The fucking point of that?
Gabriel examines the veil with the magnifying glass. The fortune teller's veil is studded with sequins. The sequins look a little strange. Why, it's a snake scale.
Okay.
Gabriel carefully uses the tweezers to remove the snake scale from the veil.
That's it. Alright, interesting enough.
The iridescent scale is hued olive green. It doesn't seem to match the scale from Lake Pontchartrain.
Yeah, her body was like all twisted, or like her stomach was up here and her head and... Clip it and send it to the developers. Let's remake this game again. Surprised I never got patched. I'm sure I'm not the only one in the past 10 years have witnessed that. Any other idiots around here? Why are you walking so slow? Look at him. Is he holding a turd in his ass cheeks or something? Why is he walking so slow? Is that all we gotta do? I don't even know why I'm here. Let's get out of here. Oh, well, we got something from going there. I don't know what the point of that was, but... Well, hold on. We need the veil anymore? Maybe I can get the veil back to her. Now he's walking faster. This game has its bugs. I don't think I need this anymore, do I? Stop walking away. Let's see if I can get it back to her.
I think this veil belongs to you.
Oh, my veil! I'm always losing those things. You have no idea.
Let's go fuck.
Well, darling, you're such a sweetie to return a lady's delicates, and so handsome as well.
Now, would you like to see my snake?
Well, I...
And since you have such a clear interest in fortune-telling, let me see your hands. They look so strong. Perhaps they will make both our fortunes clear, no?
I wish something would.
Strong, yes, and yet so delicate and flexible.
You don't know the half of it.
Oh, good. I see a mysterious woman in your immediate future.
Madame Lorelei winks at Gabriel knowingly.
She is a dangerous one, dark and beautiful. Oh, I see the road of your life forking, and very soon.
The blood drains from Madame Lorelei's face in an instant. Sweat beads on her upper lip.
Are you okay?
There are forces. Oh, God. Beware. Beware.
What is it about me lately?
My mic's... Alright, sorry, my microphone was on. I thought when I got up, the dialogue wasn't going to continue. I didn't realize it was still going. Did I miss anything important? What did she have to say? I don't even know what happened. She freaked out and left. What happened? Was there any important details there that I need to know? She told him she sees a dark woman in his future and then looked at his lifeline and saw death. Oh, wonderful. And once you get freaked out and left? Yeah, okay. Okay. Appreciate it. Thank you. Alright. Muzzling is as bad as interrogating as I thought. He was kind of hard-ass, really, but this guy Crash is terrified of his bosses, whoever they are. Real twitchy. Kept muttering about how he'd be in trouble because it's time he wasn't supposed to be at the police station. Felt a bit sorry for him. That sketch artist did a great job putting the pattern back together. It must mean something if it's showing up at the crime scenes. Research. I need research. So I guess I gotta give both of these. I gotta give that and the scale to Grace, I guess. Well, let's get out of here. I think now we're officially done. Alright, let's go back to talk to Grace. Let's give her these
Grace,
2 items, I
here
guess.
I am.
Oh boy, party time.
Man, this girl, dude. If she's this sarcastic and doesn't like him, why is she working here? That's what I want to know. Alright, let's give her this.
Gabriel can't see a way to use that.
What are you talking about? Oh, that's right, you just talk to her.
Got a minute, Grace?
Do research that
What's
way.
up?
Could you do some research for me?
Sure, what?
She doesn't care about, don't care about the scale?
I have a pattern I need you to research.
How interesting. What is it?
It's a reconstruction of the tracings they found around the murder victims. The ones done in flour and blood.
Yuck. You shouldn't carry this kind of thing around. Who knows what these symbols mean?
Well, wear your evil banishing gloves if you want, but check it out for me, would you?
I'll see what I can find out.
Why is she giving it back to me? Doesn't she, like,
Anything
need
else?
it? What are you talking about? Give her the scale!
I can't think of anything.
Why won't he give her the scale? We gave her the other one. Oh, maybe do I have to examine it first, maybe?
The iridescent scale is hued olive green. It doesn't seem to match the scale from Lake Pontchartrain.
Yeah. Right.
The iridescent scale is hued olive green. It doesn't seem to match the scale from Lake Pontchartrain.
Didn't we give her the other scale? I thought. Or we had to research something during the other days, right? I thought it was the other scale. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. You don't want to give it to her, so fuck it, I guess. Alright, we're out. Let's leave. Alright, we did police station. That was an unexpected stop. So we gotta go to...
I'm out of here. Try not to sell out the store while I'm gone.
Uh-huh.
So we gotta go to the other 2 places. Go to Madam's. Alright, I guess we'll go... I don't know what we're gonna do with the old lady, so let's... What is... fucking French Quarter? Oh, it takes us back there. Never mind. Oh, is it the French Quarter? Alright, I get it. I get it. Alright, so let's go to Tulane.
It looks like the lecture is just starting.
Voodoo is the tribal religion of Africa, but the name voodoo is actually a banner heading, under which resides an entire body of distinct tribal belief systems. The word voodoo may sound familiar to you. What is known in the States as voodoo is actually an amalgamation of African religious systems, voodoo, and European religions, primarily Catholicism. All of the subcults of African voodoo have certain things in common. The most important is the worship of a pantheon of spirits, instead of the single deity that the Christian and Muslim systems have. Some of these spirits are elementals. Some relate to specific tasks or places. Some represent important tribal leaders who have died. This spirit worship is what makes voodoo so easily adaptable. With all these spirits, it's no problem to add a few more. Say, for example, the Virgin Mary. At the height of tribal Africa, warfare was common. One tribe would conquer another, and the Loa, important in the conqueror's tribal system, would be adopted readily into the conquered tribe's Loa pantheon. In this way, many of the voodoo cults spread and mingled throughout tribal Africa, enriching the belief system and causing innumerable offshoots. The basis for the voodoo religion seems to be as old as man himself. It has much in common with many early pagan practices: animal totems, sympathetic magic, elemental spirits in the trees, the heavens, the bodies of the sick. Africa is believed by many to be the cradle of the human race. Some of the voodoo Loa may be as old as the Garden of Eden itself. We still can't explain some of the real power of these primal religions. And note, I said primal, not primitive. There are African Bokors who baffle our scientists with their supernatural powers. Now, let's discuss the elements of voodoo.
Fascinating guy.
In voodoo, the spirits are called the Loa. During a voodoo ceremony, celebrants are possessed by the Loa. This is called being ridden. The human worshipper is seen as a horse, and the Loa as the divine horseman. A person being ridden by a Loa takes on the characteristics of that spirit and becomes, in effect, merely a vessel for the more powerful entity. Some of the older original Africa Loa include Dambala, the great serpent god, Ezuli, the mistress of love, Papa Nebo, or Gede, the lord of death, Awe, the spirit of water, Legba, spirit of the crossroads, and the cruelest and most dangerous, Ogun Badagri, the lord of destruction.
That's Diablo.
I gotta get more sleep at night.
Tribe-specific Loa can have as much or more power as the more widely worshipped Loa. For instance, a particular tribe might revere highly the Loa of an ancestor who was a legendary hunter or politician. Voodoo temples are called houndfors. Their priests, Houngan or Bokors, their priestesses, Mama Loa. In a voodoo houndfor, there's a ritual circle marked by a center pole called a poto meton. During ritual conclaves, initiates dance under the supervision of a Bokor and a Mama Loa, or head priestess. The use of totems, or animal masks and markings, was not uncommon in the original African ceremonies. Now, though, all but the oldest sects have abandoned this practice. Ritual objects used during the conclaves included the ritual gourd, or asan, the ritual knife, or kubasa.
That knife gives me the chills.
The ritual whip, or fouetcache, and the ritual coffin, or seke madule. These items are often optional, called for by the Mama Loa for specific magical rituals. The Mama Loa is the most powerful figure in any voodoo sect. Voodoo is a truly matriarchal system. Even the Bokor knows his power is limited. The Mama Loa is the supreme woman. She goes out of her house at night, sees many things, and tries to get butterflies, and at night again she sees other things, including fireflies.
Alright, so what do we learn from that?
Gabriel?
What? Can't see.
Gabriel, get in.
Can't. It's too small for me.
You must get in, Gabriel.
It's not mine. Too small.
Hide, Gabriel. Hide.
No! Let me out! Help!
Young man, the lecture is over.
Oh my god. Sorry.
If he didn't, I was. I got this voodoo code. Do anything?
Can you tell me anything about this?
No, I've never seen those symbols. Therefore, they're probably meaningless.
Really? Are you sure?
I'm never wrong, Mr. Knight. Therefore, sure is not in my vocabulary.
How do you know I'm Mr. Knight? I never told you my name yet. It's very suspect. About this scale.
Can you tell me anything about this?
No, I'm afraid I can't.
Fucking useless. Like tits on a bowl. About this thing.
Can you tell me anything about this?
Wow. Interesting. Very interesting. Mind if I copy this?
Be my guest.
Great. I'll be right back.
Mind telling me why?
Here you go. You know, this is a fascinating veve. You must tell me all about its origin.
Actually, I was hoping you'd tell me. Can you figure out anything about it from the symbols?
Well, some. That's why I wanted a copy. I want to research the design myself.
Have you heard of the voodoo murders?
No. You're kidding. Really? Then the voodoo is authentic. The newspapers are wrong. Boy, are they wrong.
You think this veve is authentic?
Authentic? Mr. Knight, that's like asking if the Mona Lisa is a painting. Tell you what, I'll look into these symbols myself and see what I can learn about the sect that made this. I'll give you a call when I have more information. You are associated with the police, aren't you?
Absolutely. But I'm undercover. You can contact me at St. George's Bookshop in the quarter.
All right. Now, I'd like to get started on this, if you don't mind.
Not at all, Sonny. Alright. What about these phone numbers?
Can you tell me anything about this?
No. I'm afraid I can't.
They're phone numbers. Even I know that. How about this brick? Where I clock you over the head with it.
Can you tell me anything about this?
No. I'm afraid I can't.
Made of concrete? That would be something.
Can you tell me anything about this?
No. I'm afraid I can't.
I wonder if there's any, like, comical things like there was in Broken Sword.
Can you tell me anything about this?
No.
That's the same line for fucking everything?
Can you tell me anything about this?
No.
Have I showed you my tool? Still the best one.
Can you tell me anything about this?
No. I'm afraid I can't.
Is there anything you can tell me about the voodoo aspects of this photograph?
This is a serious voodoo ritual. Nasty stuff.
In what way?
Let's see. I can't make out much detail from this photograph, except for the corpse, of course. But the wound, the face, and what little I can see of the ritual paraphernalia, it reminds me of certain black voodoo practices. Very rare. I've never witnessed them myself, you understand.
Really? Interesting. Thanks.
Okay. Got a point! Or 2, actually. Okay. How about this shirt and gel?
Can you
do
tell me
anything for you?
anything about this?
No.
About this flashlight?
Can you tell me anything about this?
No.
About this set of tweezers?
Can you tell me anything about this?
No.
Alright, I'm guessing it's it. Sketchbook, maybe?
Can you tell me anything about this?
No.
Alright. Alright, what else is in here? Office, the speaker, a lecture hall. Podium, Gabriel. Let's go to the speaker. What's up with the speaker? Off.
There's a PA speaker on the wall.
Okay.
The door to Hartridge's office is locked.
I guess that's it then, huh?
A lighted sign says exit. The seats are the fold-down kind.
I've spent all the time in those chairs that I care to.
Fair enough.
The podium. Gabriel isn't in the mood to give a lecture.
Why not?
A projection screen dominates the front of the hall.
Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, so he's gonna call us. Alright, so the only thing we got left is to talk to this Cazaunoux, or whatever, however you say that name, right?
The sign says the Overlook's closed for repairs until June 21st.
Alright, that's tomorrow. Alright, I guess we're going there. Let's go talk to this lady about her dog. Some nice detail on the street. Got windows, building, okay.
Gabriel stands at the door of an old quarter residence. The neighborhood is a little shabby, but this particular building is freshly painted.
Don't look like it.
Tall windows flank the front of the mansion.
Yeah, it's all coming off and stuff. That's freshly painted? Water stains? Alright.
Yes? Who is it?
I've got some great pet supplies. Coochie coochie coo, little doggy.
Castro has everything he needs. Don't you, Castro?
Thanks a lot, Castro.
Yes? Who is it?
Land shark.
You are no Bill Murray.
Bill Murray. Fucking Bill Murray. Or Bill fucking Murray.
Yes? Who is it?
I have some fine magazine subscriptions for sale.
I am sorry, I am not interested.
I'm a solicitor of everything you can think of. Like, what the fuck? Just keeps opening the doors.
Who is it?
Hi, I'm doing an article on voodoo, and I heard that you are...
I'm a good Catholic young man. Take your evil influence elsewhere.
But I just have a few questions.
I can feel the evil eye. Go away.
What am I supposed to do with her? This is dumb. Or wasting my time anyway.
Yes? Who is it?
Hi, I'm doing an article on voodoo, and I heard that you are...
I told you no. This house is under the protection of the saints. Now, go away! Yes? Who is it?
Please let me talk to you, Madam Cazaunoux.
I do not talk to strangers, young man. Yes? Who is it?
Yes, never mind. What am I
Wrong
supposed to
house.
do?
Never mind.
Fine, good day.
Do I have to use something on her? Just club her over the head with a brick. I don't know. Show her your snake. I don't know if I want to show my snake to her. She's a little old and decrepit, don't you think?
The iridescent scale is hued olive green.
I know that. No, don't go anywhere. Where are you going? Gabriel, stop. There's a lot of notes here. What? Something about a college lecture hall that never fails to make me fall asleep. I did learn some stuff though. In voodoo, they worship a pantheon of spirits called Loa. Loa can be elemental spirit of God and even as an ancestor. During a voodoo ceremony, worshippers can become possessed or ridden by Loa. Some Loa are whatever, the great serpent god and mistress, blah blah blah. Okay, yep, alright. In voodoo, on the floor, like a temple, there's a circle marked as okay. There's a pattern on the ground called Veve. Only the oldest sects will use animal masks. Ritual items include ritual gourd or a sun, the knife, whatever. Okay, that doesn't really do me any good. So much for southern hospitality. Minimum is a nut. She'll trust Willie Walker, but won't let a nice young man like me in her house. I'll need a totally new approach to get her to trust me enough to let me in. How can I get her to trust me? I don't know. That's kind of why I was looking at the thing. I don't know.
Hey, Grace, here I am.
Oh boy, party time.
Does Grace know this old lady? Let's see.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Do you know anything about veves?
Not a clue. Sorry.
Ritual patterns used in voodoo.
Fascinating. I can't help you out, though.
Have you ever heard of Damballa?
No, sorry.
Do you have any idea what Cabri Sanko means?
No. Sounds French, though.
Does the name Ogun Badagri mean anything to you?
Ugh, no. Makes my skin crawl, though.
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
Wasn't she a big voodoo queen before the Civil War?
That's right.
Well, you've just heard everything I know about her.
So there's literally nothing
Do you
here.
know
Doing a...
Very funny.
Mm-hmm. I know very little about reptiles of any kind, and prefer to keep it that way. I think there's a book on snakes around here somewhere, though.
Okay, thanks. Do you know anything about animal masks?
I'd rather not hear about your sex life, Knight.
Do you know anything about black voodoo?
Black voodoo? Ugh, now what are you getting yourself into?
Nothing you need to know about, do you?
I know there are dark forms of any major religion. Where there's a yin, there's a yang.
Speaking of yin and yang...
But no, I don't know anything really about voodoo, dark or otherwise, sorry.
Are you sure you don't know anything about black voodoo?
You are desperate. I told you I can't help you.
Alright, well, it was still there, so click it again. Sure. Alright, she said there's a book about snakes here? That important or no? Oh, World of Snakes. A perfect hunter. Okay. That it? Oh, I just realized. Also spec Zarathustra. I bet you if I talked to that developer again for Zarathustra, that he got a lot of inspiration from this game. The way it maneuvers around and stuff with the city and everything. I bet you. Yeah, I just happened to see that.
The balcony floor.
Are they the only books? Yeah. Alright, so that was the only... We didn't get anything out of that book, though. What the fuck was the point of looking at it? So I don't think you got it. Did you get anything? No. I guess it was just... nothing. Hints. What things do I need to do on day 3? Did you make an impression with whatever? Have you seen Malia today? Did you talk to Professor Hartridge and give him something to research? I did. Have you found out what... No, I didn't. Did you get marks from Laveau's tomb? No. Have you seen Malia? Who's Malia? I don't even remember who that is. Is that the girl in the Gibby estate? The wealthy chick? Level 2. I'm just curious what this does. Read the paper to learn about the lecture. Oh my god, this is like Spoiler City here. Drop in Mosley at the station. Give the Viv to Jackson. Show Professor Hatchridge the weave in. Talk to the drugstore owner to learn about Caberson Core. Get the address to Madam's by making phone calls. Dress up as a priest to see Madame Cazaunoux. Alright, I guess I shouldn't have read that then, huh? Dress up like a priest. Oh, is this what this shirt and gel is for? How do you use it? I tried using it. Didn't do anything.
There's no reason to wear that at the moment.
Why come we wouldn't do that when I was at her house? I guess go back to her house and put the shirt on. I could have sworn I tried doing it. You didn't. Maybe I didn't click on it the way I just did. So we gotta go to the drugstore. Let me just go to the drugstore first.
Later. Have fun.
We gotta ask about something particular. Where's the drugstore at? Drugstore. So I guess that was the hint, yeah. But I wouldn't know to use this for anything like that, though. The shirt and gel? Shirt and gel? Like, what's the gel for? Do my hair? Guess it disguises hair, maybe?
Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Ask what you want. I answer what I want.
Sounds reasonable enough.
Do you know anything about veves?
Like the ones in the voodoo rituals they do for the tourists?
Right.
They curiosities, no? This a curio shop.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. What do you think of New Orleans?
I live here all my life, me.
What do you think of New Orleans?
If you're not from around here, monsieur, you should sign up for some tours.
Can you tell me what you know about voodoo?
This is a novelty shop, monsieur.
You think I'm stupid? This is a voodoo shop. Look at all this stuff.
These is novelties, curiosities. If people want to think they magic, it's not my concern, you know?
Are you telling me that you own a voodoo shop, but you know nothing about voodoo practices?
Ça n'est pas ça faire blanc.
What does that mean?
It means you should mind your own business, monsieur.
Fair enough.
Do you know anything about black voodoo?
Black voodoo? No such thing, I'll tell you for sure.
Does the name Ogun Badagri mean anything to you?
Don't talk like that around here, man.
Have you ever heard of Damballa?
Damballa is an African legend about a great serpent. Folklore, that's all.
Tell me about yourself.
My name's Willie Walker. I own the place.
Say Willy Wonka.
How did you get into this kind of business?
Now, why should I discuss my business with you, man?
So?
Voodoo? No, man. This a curio shop. The things you see here from local folklore. None of it real, I tell you for sure.
What about all these magic oils and powders you're selling? Aren't they a part of voodoo?
Read the label, man. We make no claims. Sold as curio only. It mean what it say, no? These are novelties, not voodoo.
Sure they are.
Would you take 50 for Willie Jr.?
Don't insult me, monsieur. The price is $120.
What? You said you'd sell it for 100 before.
You misheard, monsieur. The price was always 120.
Would you take 50 for Willie Jr.?
Don't insult me, monsieur. The price is 100.
The hint said to come here and talk to this guy about something. Maybe we gotta do that later, maybe. Alright, so we gotta put a shirt on here. Let's see what happens. I could have sworn I tried doing it, though.
This black shirt won't get me into Madame Cazaunoux by itself. I'll have to dress it up a little.
The fuck does that mean? There's nothing to combine it with. What? Got any more hints? How do I get inside this Arthur? Came back and yeah, we get that. I gotta sit here. Why is this on a timer? Who at? Well, we don't want you to know for like another 20 seconds. You gotta wait. I feel like I'm waiting for a download. Wear the priest's collar as well as the black shirt and hair gel that are in Gabe's bedroom. Be sure to also bring young priestly manner and she'll let you... A priest's collar? Oh, well, I guess we gotta go to the cathedral then or whatever, right? Yeah. I love the orchestra music in here, by the way. Been an ass. Not sure what they want you to do, though. Where's the priest at? How am I gonna get a collar from the priest?
Gabriel might need the goodwill, but he can't afford to make a donation right now. The chancel of St. Louis Cathedral consists of a raised dais, an altar, 2 pedestals, and a choir area.
I guess I need confessionals. Can go in? Oh. I thought we tried this before. There's somebody in it, he said before, right? A knot hole? The fuck? That's a glory hole?
The knothole is part of the paneling. The knothole doesn't seem to operate that way.
Well, I can't put my dick in it, so I guess let's try the flashlight.
Gabriel can't see a way to use that on the knothole.
I'm not sticking my penis in it, okay?
Gabriel can't see a way to use...
Guess it's later on, maybe? What are you doing? Get back in there, bro. Okay, let's go talk to the window, I guess. Yeah, no, it's not. K-N-O-T, not hole. She may have said no.
The panel behind the mesh window moves from... A meshed window provides...
Come on.
May I help you, my child?
So he was in there the whole time I was doing all this shit?
I'd like to make a confession.
All right, if it'll make you feel
It's
better.
a weird echo. Oh my lord, dude. The fuck?
I think I just need to give an overall apology to the universe.
I see. Apology noted.
Thanks, Father.
Is there anything else?
I've had impure thoughts about a woman I met.
Impure thoughts? You mean thoughts of sexual relations?
You could say that, but worse than what you mean.
Worse? You mean extreme sexual relations?
Well, not involving animals or anything.
Oh, well. Perhaps we should just leave it at that. Pray for forgiveness and say 10 rosaries.
10
Is there anything
rosaries?
else?
The fuck? 10 rosaries? You know how long that would take? Holy shit.
I've done some pretty rotten things to my friend Mosley.
Rotten? What do you mean?
Practical jokes, insults, among other things.
I see. Are you sorry?
Well...
Pray for forgiveness and say 3 rosaries.
Damn, man,
Is there anything else?
Alright, I got a question, Mr. Priest. If I say 10 rosaries, for the one sin, does that automatically encompass the 3 rosaries for the last sin? Or do I actually have to say 13 rosaries? Alright, I think that's a legit question.
I haven't paid my assistant for 3 months.
Have you had the money?
Nope.
Sounds like a matter for the courts, son, not the church. Is there anything else?
Some people say I'm a selfish person, Father.
We can always strive to improve ourselves. Patterns can be broken.
Yes. Thank you, Father.
Is there anything else?
I've had a lot of women, Father.
A lot? More than 10?
Yes, Father.
More than 20?
Yes, Father.
More than 40?
Yes, Father.
Son, I don't think this is a matter for a priest. I think you need a good therapist.
If we're counting therapists, then I'm up to at least, let's see, count of the 1, and, this might take a while.
My son, I'm afraid my lunch break is coming on about now. Pray for forgiveness and say 20 rosaries.
Jesus.
On second thought, when you finish the math, say that many rosaries.
Gabriel hears him leave the confessional.
I should probably add 1 more rosary for that while I'm at it. I've been a bad boy.
A meshed window. Someone is in that confession.
I've always wondered how the other half lives.
Meanwhile, there's somebody over there, right? In the box. What's in the box?
Inside the box, Gabriel finds a priest collar and some oil used for blessing.
Alright, take it.
You never know when a priest's collar will come in handy.
That oil is for holy purposes, not the sort of thing Gabriel would want to use it for.
Really? Alright. What are you trying to say, game? I don't understand. They don't let you talk to the person over here? Because that would probably be pretty funny. Alright, get out of here. Alright. Got the collar. Yay. Alright. Okay, let's get out of this joint. I want to exit to the... Can't you just exit to the map? Oh, so for some reason it's back here? Whatever. Alright, so now let's go to our house.
Alright, but this is private.
Aww. Okay, come here. Come to the screen, Gabriel. You do look like an idiot, by the way. Just want to point that out. But where did his hair go? I mean, I understand hair gel, you know, you can style your hair with gel, but he literally lost his mullet. Like, gel don't do that. It's like he has a complete different haircut now. It's not how Joe works. Is it invisible Joe?
Yes? Who is it?
It's Father McLaughlin to see you.
Father McLaughlin, you say? You must be new in the parish. I'm so pleased to meet you, Father. Do come in.
Thank you, my child.
I like how he has to alter his voice too.
Please
like
be
matters.
seated, Father.
Thank you.
Now, what can I do for you?
Nice doggy. Good Castro.
She never told us the dog's name. How does he know what the dog's name is? Well, she never told the priest that anyway.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions, my child?
Of course not, mon père.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
People think I'm just a foolish old woman, but I know the things they do. My family's been in New Orleans since 1750, so I know more than most. Voodoo people are all over the city, in the shops, everywhere. They'll curse you like that, and most people don't even notice. Spit on your bread at the bakery. Take strands of your hair at the store when you try on clothes. Oh, you have to be so careful. But I know their ways, so I can protect myself. I know how to use the magic too, and I can counteract their evil spells.
Tell me more about voodoo in New Orleans.
It's just plain evil. It's dangerous to even discuss it.
Wouldn't you find it odd if a anonymous priest shows up at your door? One, she invites him in, and two, he's asking you about voodoo. Like, would he be here asking about, like, the church or, you know, something, like... It's not how you start off a conversation.
Voodoo murders?
Voodoo murders? Ha! They are nothing new to me, Father. They happen all the time. I hardly go out anymore. It's too dangerous in the streets. They can get you anywhere, you know. Even here, in this room. But I try not to let them know about me. That's the best way.
What else do you know about the voodoo murders?
Shh! They'll hear you.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
The only true New Orleans are of French origin, you know. My family were among the original settlers of New Orleans. They came here from France. The Creole society used to be so gay in New Orleans. Now it barely hangs on by its fingernails.
Do you know anything about snakes?
Snakes? They're evil creatures. Did you know that evil people can send them into your dreams? They can. That's why I never sleep.
Right, thanks. Do you know anything else about snakes?
We'll exhaust all the whites before asking her the yellow one.
About that anymore.
Marie
Do you
Laveau?
know anything about Marie Laveau?
Oh, hair. I could tell you about hair. Voodoo Queen? Ah.
But she doesn't, sounds like she don't like hair.
Was an acolyte of Marie Laveau. She knows the truth about her.
Tell me more about Marie Laveau.
No, I won't say anything more. Not to you, Father. I'm sure you mean well, but you are an outsider.
Tell me more about Marie Laveau.
No, I won't.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
No, Father. I don't know anything about that.
Do you know anything about Vevis?
No, Father. I don't know anything about that.
Tell you what, though, the mouth animations and stuff are spot on with the voice actor.
Do you know anything about black voodoo?
Oh, yes, Father. It is the wickedest kind. The kind they
impressive.
practice here in New Orleans.
Have you ever heard of Damballa?
No, Father. I don't know anything about that.
Does the name Ogun Badagri mean anything to you?
No, Father. I don't know anything about that.
Tell me about yourself.
Me? I am Creole. My family has been in New Orleans for over 200 years. Real New Orleanians are French, you see. These days, the city is overrun with people with no heritage at all. No offense, Father, but it's true. But the French, naturellement, will always be the true blood of New Orleans.
Do you have any idea what Caprice encore means?
Maybe. I know. I bet you do not know, Father, n'est-ce pas?
No, I don't.
Just as I thought. You shouldn't talk about things you don't understand.
About Caprice encore.
Oui? Are you going to tell me what it means, Father?
Of course I know what it means. Do you?
I wasn't born yesterday, Father. I won't tell you what it means if you don't already know.
That Caprice encore thing. It means that's too bad.
It's too bad you don't know what you're saying, young man.
That... It means don't eat the chili.
Shows how much you know.
That
So we gotta figure out what that means. I thought the hint told you to go to the drugstore and ask the guy, but it wasn't even there for discussion. So what, do we gotta go back to him now?
Just as I...
Fuck. Exit this shit.
It's a painting of a pretty young lady in old-fashioned clothes.
It's so weird, like, Gabriel here does not match even the portrait that they put up when he's talking to the lady.
In younger days?
Good heavens, no, Father.
They want to put something under these candles, by the way. They're gonna screw this book up pretty bad. Or start a fire for that. Well, won't start a fire necessarily, but if they melt down far enough, they will.
The painting behind the couch is a Madonna and Child.
Stop.
Father McLaughlin would never steal from one of his flock.
You don't know Father McLaughlin
There's an
very well.
old-fashioned jewelry box on the coffee table. If Madam wants to serve tea, she'll do the pouring. The tea serve.
Alright, let's see. Show her our shit. Or not. She can't show her anything?
Does this mean anything to you?
No, Father, it does not.
Father off the street showing you a brick. Does this mean anything to you? Stuff. The logic.
Does this mean anything to you?
No, Father, it does not.
It's voodoo letters or whatever. I mean, it doesn't. Yeah.
Madame Cazaunoux is paranoid and fearful enough without showing her.
All right.
Does this mean anything to you?
No, Father, it does not.
Does this mean anything to you?
No, Father, it does not.
You want to look at this, right?
Does this mean anything to you?
No, Father, it does not.
I don't know.
Bless you, my child.
Well, we gotta go
Bless
figure
you,
out what that
Father McLaughlin.
shit means. So I guess we gotta go back to the drugstore, I guess, again? Because the hint said to talk to the guy at the
I'm not
drugstore.
going back on the street looking like this.
Could have sworn it was the drugstore. This guy isn't giving no information whatsoever.
Can I ask you just a few more questions?
Whatever, man.
No, he's not here. Alright. Maybe it's the other place? Let's go to the other place. Down here. Voodoo Museum.
Hello, Dr. John.
Glad you could return to us, Mr. Knight.
Adam Sandler, stop banging on the drum.
Could I ask you some more questions?
Of course. I also find our dialogue stimulating.
Do you know what caprice and call means?
I fear my French is not all it should be, Mr. Knight.
Really?
Have you ever heard of Damballa?
Of course. It is one of the Loa.
Does the name Ogun Badagri mean anything to you?
I do not believe so.
Isn't he one of the Loa?
Perhaps. I am not familiar with some of the more obscure Haitian and African Loa.
Do you know anything about Veves?
I believe they have something to do with Haitian voodoo. But that is not really my area.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
I used to have some antique African totem masks, but they were on the point of disintegration, so I removed them.
Do you know anything about...
What did he say when I asked him about that?
That sort of viewpoint makes
phrase?
my
He said it
work
was
very
French?
difficult, Mr. Knight. If there are one or two ignorant believers, that is none of my concern. And I do not care to promote a Hollywood interpretation of voodoo by discussing it.
Fair enough, bro.
What exactly is hoodoo?
Hoodoo refers to magic folk traditions of the South. Hoodoo is a bastard of voodoo. Many of the Gris-Gris are similar, but hoodoo does not have the religious aspects of voodoo.
Alright, well...
Goodbye, Dr. John.
Goodbye, Mr. Knight.
A sign on the front door of Magenta's home reads, "Attuning with the spirit realm."
So how do we figure out what that one phrase means?